Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'll be teaching the technique called Flambient. You might be thinking, Phil, what the hell is Flambient? It's very simple. All it is a flash shot and the ambient shot blended together. Before I get started, I want to give a huge shout out to Sarah Stratton, owner of Simply Staging by Sarah. Not only did she beautifully design this home, but she allowed us to use it in our video. So, thank you, Sarah. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Sarah.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, let's get to it.
But as usual, I have my Yongnuo's on my 600 EXRT, along with my 5D Mark III, and I have my ball head tripod. What's really important in real estate photography is having a wide angle lens. In this case, I have a Canon 16 to 35mm lens. What I like to capture first is my ambient photo. What's really important is to make sure everything is well lit. You don't want it overexposed, nor do you want it underexposed. Now that we have our ambient shot, let's get into our flash. Now, the only thing I'm adjusting is my shutter speed. I'm speeding it up to about 1/125th of a second to get rid of the ambient, giving me a more flashy look. With my flash at half a power, let's see what that looks like. Quick tip when it comes to flash is to make sure you point it directly to the white ceiling, using it as a reflector to light up the whole room. Okay, so now that we have our images, here is my ambient photo, here's my flash, and here is my window pool. However, after going through the images, I don't like this window pool. I'll do another tutorial on that in the future, but for now, let's get rid of that image. First thing I like to do is I like to go here and hit my preset, which is standard correction. And all that does is it removes chromatic aberrations, enables profile corrections, and it fixes my vertical. So I do it for both images. And as you can see in my ambient shot, it looks green. I think my white balance was off of my camera, but you know, no need to worry. If you grab this tool right here and go to somewhere that's white, for example, right over here, it'll kind of fix it, but you see now it's a bit purple. So let's bring that down and then maybe bring down our temperature like so. I like that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna select both images, control click, edit in, open as layers in Photoshop. Open anyways. While we're waiting on that, guys, please subscribe to our channel for more videos. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is we are going to select both layers. All right, go to edit, auto align layers, and then be sure your projection is auto. Hit OK. This is super important because you want to make sure both layers are aligned so you know it's easy to paint in. So I have my ambient layer on top and have my flash at the bottom. Go to your paintbrush tool. Be sure your hardness is at 0%. Our flow I'm gonna put at 5% is good. Be sure that your foreground and background colors are white and black. We got to create a layer mask. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit Option click on a Mac, Alt click on a PC. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna hide my ambient shot. It's gonna allow us to paint in now. Be sure your foreground color is white, and that's gonna allow us to paint in the ambient shot. So I hold Shift and click on my layer mask to look at my ambient shot to see where I wanna paint in that ambient look. Let's see. So I definitely wanna paint over here, and I wanna get rid of some shadows, so let's see. There we go. You see the flash right there? Let's get rid of that, just like so. Like that. See, again, everyone has their own look. Mine, I like more of the ambient, you know, I like that natural look. So I try to get rid of the flashiness in this photo, in this image. So you can see right here, again, right here, look at that. I'm gonna get rid of the flash. And you see the shadow at the bottom of the table? That's not natural. Let's bring in some of that ambient right there. Just like so. And then, see again, shadow right here. Let's get rid of it. And let me see, Shift click. And then look at that. See that right there? Let's see how it looks in the ambient. See, let's bring that in. kind of it's blown out in the flash shot. So let's bring in some of that detail. And I like shiny floors. I like I like the shiny floors. So I'm gonna bring a little bit into here like that. And then the ceiling, yeah, you could tell I did a flash right there. Let's bring in some of that natural. I mean, you guys get the point now. So let's see, keep going. And I think I'm satisfied with that. Let me see. So you could check your work. So here's the flash shot, and then here's our ambient, and then when we blend it together, we get a flambient. See, you want to go for that natural look. I mean, at least that's what I go for. So, actually, let me get some more of this flash right here. I don't like that. And say you made a mistake and you want to bring in some of that flash look again. All you have to do is just change your foreground back to black, and then when you start painting, it'll bring in that flashy look. But again, I'm gonna go back to white to bring in more ambient and get rid of that over here. I'm satisfied with this look, so I am going to save this image. So go to File, Save, and now what it's gonna do is it's going to bring this image back into Lightroom. Now, this is where the magic happens, right here, special sauce. Thank you to Rich Baum for showing me this preset. Boom, look at that. Gives it that zing look, looks amazing. What that preset did was it brought my exposure to a positive 0.1, and then my highlights to negative 93, and then my shadows to positive 88, and then my whites to positive 26, and then blacks to negative 47, and it brought my clarity to positive 21. And yeah, see, as you can see, there's a little bit of white right there. So my tripod was a little off. So let me go right here. I hold Shift, and then I bring in the corner just a little bit like that.
And that's how you edit a Flambient photo. We're all done. Now don't be overwhelmed. I know this photo took me a couple minutes to edit, but that's because I was teaching you. Once you start practicing and doing this a lot more, you'll be knocking these photos out in about 30 seconds to a minute. And then I'll come back. You know how to do that. Or how should I do it?
Woo, you threw that around.
You know, I ain't gotta do that sometimes. Hold on now.